Alright guys, I want to do a little video um, on comparison of three different cars. Here you have the Tamiya TT02, the SNRC, or also known as Team Powers. Team Powers resells, or SNRC makes a special one for Team Powers. Whatever, same car. It just model name is slightly different. This is a R3. This is a SNRC R3 Pro. All right, I started with this and I fell into the trap, just as I can say Traxxas is another money pit trap. Everything breaks, nothing runs correctly. If you want to compete with the big guys, when people tell you you race to have fun, it's like, nah, I race to win. Now, do I have fun losing sometimes? Yeah, I can have some fun losing, but I race to win. So from Traxxas I went to Techno, and it's a world apart. Techno just doesn't break. Well, whatever. We're talking about on-road today. So here's your Tamiya TT02. Everything needs to be get upgrade. Basically everything. I mean, start from the screws. See the screws? The screws have been upgraded. They come with some Phillips screw heads that are just, they're just hard to put on. They're not worth it. So you end up upgrading all the screws. That's number one. Then the bearings, because it comes with plastic, like a thick plastic washer. So you got to get bearings. So now you got to buy bearings, right? Then from bearings, you have your drive axles. I've upgraded these to, so you can see this. I've upgraded them to metal, right? So when you upgrade your drive shaft, the axle, you have to upgrade the cups, right? You gotta upgrade this, and you gotta upgrade these because they come with like a weird disc brake, simulated disc brakes and stuff. So you gotta upgrade that. You gotta upgrade your shocks, okay, front and rear. Same on this side. Now, as far as steering here, these holes always get clogged up with rocks, and when you get a rock in there or whatever, you can't turn. It locks it up. Then I'm gonna upgrade your steering here. These also get upgraded. This is just a car that my daughter doesn't use anymore, but you gotta upgrade these to be able to make adjustments on your toe. That's another thing. You can't make any adjustments. There's no camber adjustment, no toe adjustment, unless, I guess, again, you upgrade the parts, right? Let's go down. Then you gotta upgrade the shaft. I think, yeah, there's the other part that's here. I think it's like a 2-part. I don't remember, 3 parts. Your pinion. I think it comes with a pinion though. It comes with this motor. It doesn't come with this ESC. It comes with a cheaper ESC. So if you want a little bit more control as far as braking and whatnot, if you have an advanced controller, which you might not if you're going to Tamiya, if you do, you can just make all the adjustments on your controller, which when I first started, I didn't have a good controller. As a matter of fact, there it is. We're using, my daughter's using the Traxxas, but we've upgraded now. You got to get the high speed, I forgot what this gear is called, but you upgrade this gear also. Okay. Then you upgrade this, because the original that comes in is kind of, that play that you want in between the gears here. You don't get that with the original plastic motor mount. So you got to upgrade that. Then I ended up locking the front diff, so that way the front wheels pull you out of a turn. So either you upgrade to some part that goes in there that locks it or whatever, or you gotta get in line and read. I just added hot glue, and it's worked ever since. The rear, again, you gotta upgrade this. You gotta upgrade the cup, bearings, rear shocks. So now we're talking a lot of money, because sometimes you don't buy this at once, and you're shipping and shipping and shipping and shipping. Then you think you got it where you want it, and then you figure out that it still doesn't go straight. Well, Tamiyas have play here, the part that moves forward and back, but as you can see, I kind of took most of it out. I added some shims here. You got to shim it there, and then these pop out from the bottom when you have a crash, which is inevitable to happen. So you gotta figure out what I'm gonna do so these don't pop out. So I added a washer here so it doesn't pop out. I added shims somewhere here in the front to take the play away from the arms. A lot of time and money, and then even after you have everything, it doesn't run 100%. I mean, some of you might be happy and say, "Oh, this is where I want it. I'm happy it's semi-straight." But then when you're running with people that just have better quality car, you start to learn that it's just trash. And when I mean better quality, doesn't have to mean expensive money. This is where we jump into the SNRC. All right, this is the R3 Pro. This is the one my daughter runs. No, I'm sorry. This is a R3 only. This is the R3 Pro. Now they're both fiberglass. This one just has a prettier pattern. But if you see the cut here, the cutout, they're both the same. They're exactly the same. Oh, where's it at? See the cutout? They're the same. It just has a nicer finish on it. Now, you do get a lot of aluminum where it counts, and they're belt driven. If you've never driven a belt driven vehicle, it's night and day. Night and day. Just handles better. And this one's only $108. I'm not sure if that's shipped, but on AliExpress, just put R3 Pro SNRC R3, and it'll come up. There's a store there, Chirad or something, if I remember correctly. I'm not affiliated whatsoever, but now the posts are in the front where they should be for a racing body. All right, it's just a lot better. It comes with bearings, the proper screws. Now, would I buy another R3 Pro or another R3? I'd buy an R3 before I buy another R3 Pro. This is like twice the price. It comes with you get extras of these pills. These are to adjust your rear toe. 3 is where we want them, so it's already there. Here on this one, you got to buy them. I don't know, they were like $40 for the rear or something like that plus shipping. So let me say these are already at 3, and if you want to change it, it comes with a package of different pills that you change out, and this will adjust your toe and everything. You have adjustability for your toe and camber in the front, metal cups, metal drives here. The only thing I don't like about these is that these don't lock. They can fall out easily on the R3, so just take note of that. When you take off a wheel, whatever, don't pick up the frame in an angle, because these will go flying, and so will the pin. On the R3 Pro, these are lockable. The R3 Pro has the metal steering here. These are hardened plastic. But I'm telling you, my daughters drive these. We have 2 of these, and they take a beating, and we have yet to break one of these. The only thing I found out on the R3 Pro is that this for the toe is thinner than the R3. This is better, a lot better, because it can take an impact, and the energy that's transferred here is usually okay. On these thinner ones, it takes an impact, and this will move in that way, eating away at the threads on the plastic, and then you end up replacing them. So I do think the R3 ones are better. This part are X-ray parts, so just believe it or not, a lot of X-ray parts do fit on the R3 Pro. Well, that's the only one I've actually changed. Now, as far as electronics, guys, I used to buy everything really expensive, hobby ring this and second that. I don't do that anymore. These are your you find these on AliExpress, 4 of them. They're the 30 kg, 30 kilos. 30 of them for like 45. 4 of them for like $45. Can't beat that. Now, motors. I used to buy expensive motors. I don't buy expensive motors anymore. I get them on AliExpress too. These have worked really, really good for me. Now, you might say if it's too much for your track or whatever, if you have a good control, you can turn them down in your remote and you won't have that problem. Now, ESCs, I usually run the the 10BL 120s. I had an extra of the 60, and it's just fine. But this is the one I usually run. It's a little smaller, weighs a little less. The 10BL 120. I think they just come out with a new generation, so the generation before that, you probably get a real good deal on it. They're programmable with a little card. But just have a look. This is a world of difference from this. This is like a, you're gonna call this like a child's toy after you drive one of these. The battery tray is adjustable. You know, not like this one. The battery tray is adjustable. You can use the regular size battery or the shorties. You can adjust these. There's extra holes on the bottom to adjust it. And the weight, it's night and day. This is a lot. The TT02 is a lot heavier. So, but if you're in a club that only requires TT02, well, you're stuck in that money pit, and I feel sorry for you. But what we run is, hey, we're open. We just want people to race, and some locations are like that. Make sure, no, this is the one I would get. Another quick look. Oh, another thing, the R3 Pro comes with sway bars. Okay, now you can see how it fits. Okay, the R3 has, you can also fit it, and they do sell them separately. It's $11. Yeah, $11. That's a part number. And it comes with several sway bars. When you buy this one, it only comes with that sway bar, and that's all you get. And then one in the front, and that's it. You buy them in a package, you get different thicknesses. Shocks come filled with oil. Yeah, that's another thing here. You got to buy your shocks, and so at this aluminum top, all aluminum construction. You know it's gonna last. This one, they do come with a pinion gear. Pinion gear is included, so you don't have to buy one. Or if you have extra or whatever, you put the size you want. What else? Oh, this one comes with tires. I don't know where they're at, but it comes with tires. The tires that come on this are a joke. But that's pretty much it, guys. I'm not too sure I can think of anything else off the top of my head. You don't get a body with this. You do get a body with this one, but the body, if you're going to be racing, are usually not the correct bodies, because I can show you an example here. This is a parachute. Holds you back. This is more of a racing body. It has a cutout. Let the air flow. Alright, there's another. That's actually, this one is going to be going up for sale with that body over there. But yeah, the bodies are usually parachutes. Hold you back. Alright, I mean, you can tell the difference. Just run any RC car without a body and see how much better they all run. And again, here's another Hobby Star motor. It's not a name brand, but I'm telling you, you don't need to have name brands. Alright, the only name brand is probably the remote and the ESC. Everything else you can save some money on. Now, that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully this helps you answer a lot of questions you might have. Okay, so this is aluminum. What else was aluminum here? The motor mount. I think that's pretty much, that's compared to the R3 Pro, that's the only thing that's missing for it to be aluminum is the steering. Everything else is pretty much the same. I upgraded this here. Supposedly this helps the hub not break. Gives it more stability. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. We've been running the R3. My daughters have been running the R3, and they're keeping up. No difference whatsoever. Like I said, this just has a better finish to it. Oh, and the servo mount has a top and a bottom. This is slightly more stable than this one. This one's floating on this end. It just grabs from the top, and the Pro, it runs completely down. on this end, but it's floating on this end regardless. This is just servo and the brace. Pretty much it, guys. Hopefully this helps. Guys, stop spending on TT02s. It's not worth it. Thanks for watching.